Hi, AfterBuzzers! You're watching the AfterBuzz TV After Show for Scream Season 2, Episode 9, The Orphanage. Join us as we break down the episode and give you our thoughts and predictions. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yeah, it's a party in here. Hey guys, I'm your host, Katie Campbell. You can find me on Twitter at Katie Campbell. That's Katie with 3 E's Campbell. We're having a party in here right now. It's only fitting.
It's a mask party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should have masks.
We should.
I could do this.
There you go. There we go.
I couldn't even do that.
Sitting next to me with the beautiful mask over here is Kelly McInerney.
Hi, I'm Kelly McInerney. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HollyWeirdo.
Hi everybody, I'm Pegah Rad. You can find me on all social media at Pegah Rad.
Hey, I'm Michael Drew. You can find me on Twitter at Michael Drew. Was it Michael Drew? Michael EAL. Michael _ Drew. There you go.
Are you sure that's your Twitter?
I'm pretty sure. It's a song. It's clouding my brain.
I know. We should just do this the whole time. That'd be
So
interesting,
good.
right?
So good.
Even to nothing.
So
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Before
Oh
we
my
jump
God.
in, no, you're good. I love that music. Before we jump into tonight's episode, I just want to say, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in each week and leaving your amazing comments. You guys are awesome, and you know so much. It's crazy. And if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, please do so. That's youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV. We're also on iTunes and SoundCloud. Give us that 5-star thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. And tweet us using the hashtag ABTVScream. And we have the chat roll up, so let us know what you guys thought.
And one more thing, you guys.
Yeah.
We have a very special guest joining us next week in the studio. We're going to reveal it at the end of this episode.
Yes.
But it is one of the Lakewood 6, and we cannot wait to have them here.
Comment in the
So-
chat roll if you have any guesses.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be alive by next week.
Ah!
Oh, let us know who you guys think we're going to have in studio. This episode was amazing, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, this mega episode was so filling.
Yeah.
It was so full.
Yeah.
Like, there were so many moments I wrote down on my my little notey paper here. I kept writing down things like, oh, that happened, and I don't even, when I look back at my notes and I look at the first thing I wrote down, I forgot that I put that down because so much happened.
Yeah.
It was a very juicy episode.
So many hot points.
Yeah.
Scary. There
It
were
was
scary
scary.
moments.
It was a very
that.
special episode.
It was a very special.
Get it?
Lots of special friends.
Oh my God, everybody was a special friend in this episode. I don't even know how to take that seriously or to take, every time they said it, I'm not sure if I can take that. Is that a hint? Is that the killer? Or is it just something that people say?
The first time somebody said it, I was like, oh, they're hinting. And then the other person said it. And then the other person, I was like, okay.
By the end of the episode, I was like, all right, yeah, we get it.
We're all
friends are special. We get it. We understand.
Well, this episode started out super insane. Emma had this crazy dream and she killed Kieran, Audrey, and Noah.
Yeah.
And she was sleepwalking. Like, she was
With a
legit.
knife.
Yeah. And her mom was like trying to calm her down.
Yeah.
She's been having this dream the whole time, she said, like for several days. But she never was up and holding a knife. This time was different because she was actually holding a knife.
Yeah.
Stress, man.
But it was crazy that she said that she has these dreams all the time, but this is the first time she had a knife.
Yeah.
She's never said that before.
Right.
She's never said she had dreams of murdering people.
I guess she doesn't want people to think she's crazy. Because, everybody does think she's crazy.
True.
She is crazy. She's losing it a little bit. But I mean, this killer is toying with our heads too. So I can see where she's losing it. I mean, it was scary though. She could have stabbed her mom.
Yeah. I guess you're weak when you're asleep, though. Because you just...
I know, right? Right? She had no strength. I liked the ruthless aggression that she showed.
Yeah.
When she went at Audrey, like I was, because it's like it feels like now she has like a target for all her anger. I don't even think she might really even be blaming her, but she just has someone to blame now, and I think maybe it kind of makes her feel good. You know what I mean? Because before she was just so confused, she doesn't know what's happening. Now she has someone to point it on.
And it's not just her, like I feel like before she blamed herself, because it was like, oh, her mom is Daisy, it's about me, but like, oh no, somebody else brought her here, so it's not my fault. So I think maybe she won't have those dreams anymore, hopefully.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Think she's gonna still have those anger issues?
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pissed.
The way she pushed Audrey, I was
She
like,
pushed her hard.
yeah.
When she pushed her like that, I was like, maybe a killer could be a girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Are
man.
you guys are you feeling bad at all for Audrey in this moment?
No.
I do. I
don't
do.
like Audrey, the character.
You don't. Okay, I feel bad because, yes, not a smart move to bring Piper to Lakewood, but did she think that it was going to turn into what it
Yeah, that's what I'm
became?
saying. She didn't know she was gonna be
Did
a
you
homicidal
read
murder.
those
Seconds.
pieces of like writing that she was writing to
Yeah.
her?
What'd
It
she
was
say?
vicious, like threatening, like being like these people are terrible. I don't remember.
We think she's holding something back still.
Yeah.
She's not telling the full truth of how involved she was, right?
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
I mean, like, if you're an angsty teen,
Yes.
you always write crazy letters. But when you
Yes.
write crazy letters, you don't think you're writing them to a homicidal murderer.
Yes.
Like, I hate everyone. I want everyone to die. If I send that to you, I don't think you're gonna be like, yeah, and then you're going to murder everybody.
I
you
mean,
know?
look at who she's related to. Didn't Audrey know that? Is that why she was trying to bring her here? Like, crazy runs in the family.
Yeah, but,
so,
Audrey,
come on.
but I don't think Audrey knew. Audrey didn't know. Audrey didn't know that she was her half sister.
And also, I don't think Audrey would have told Emma. So that's
Yeah.
why I don't feel bad.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Like
you would
she's
told
saying,
Emma
"Oh, I
either.
would have told you." No, you wouldn't.
But you should know. Sometimes you
Yeah,
gotta keep
you wouldn't
secrets.
have.
Certain secrets you keep.
I felt like she was getting there though. I felt like she was gonna tell her.
Probably
I
in
think so,
in a year,
too.
In a year or two, she would've told
No.
her. She wasn't in that.
If the killer's like, "Tell her or somebody dies," maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Noah was also pushing her too.
I mean, she was going to tell her. That's what she went to Emma to tell her. But she had
Yeah.
to be convinced to do it.
Right. Noah, everybody's mad at Noah too because he knew a little bit.
he literally
Yeah,
just found
but-
out
I don't
a
know.
few days.
I didn't like the way Kieran was acting. Like, oh, when he was all posturing.
protective.
I never like how Kieran's.
He's like, oh, I know. Like, yeah, I hate her too. How could she do that to you? That's why I don't. That's why
He's manipulating
Yeah,
her, man.
something's
Getting her
going on.
trying to break up the gang. I'm just saying.
We see Brooke finally find out too about Audrey. Emma tells her. But most of the time in this episode, we don't really get that interaction with Brooke or Audrey. We just get the interaction with Brooke and Stavo.
Oh,
How are you guys
waking
feeling
up
about it?
together.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah, well, I know you're into it.
I am.
I look over at Katie. She's like, ah.
I mean, I'm into it too. But man, Stavo's extra creepy. Like
Yeah.
Stavo, he gets creepier and creepier. Before I thought he was just weird because Jake was weird. But he's just like, but
Jake was a
weird.
douche,
Yeah, he
though.
was like douchey weird.
Yeah.
Like Stavo was like
He's just
weird.
Yeah, he's always just standing there at the random, like at the party this time. Last
Yeah.
week was at the carnival, just like standing there.
Well, he sees his friend die, and he's cool as a cucumber with
Yeah.
that. So if that doesn't
Okay.
faze him,
Right.
But maybe he's acting so crazy with drawing all these pictures of everybody dying because this is how he copes with death.
Well, I mean, we all knew about someone died and he witnessed it and he had that after issue, but we didn't know that he saw the person get shot in the face and while he was dying, he was drawing them. That's crazy.
That's
Okay.
like psychopath status.
He was drawing him when the dad showed up, or it was just like
He said when they got here.
no, when he was there, like I guess he called it in.
Yeah.
And then he just started drawing,
Yeah.
and he was
Okay.
still
Oh,
drawing.
did he call it
It's okay to
in?
say.
Okay.
But maybe that's how he handles it.
I
don't
mean, he
know.
definitely needs
Listen.
therapy.
Draw the next day at least.
Here is something that the dad left out. So he told the story in Phoenix that Stavo and his friend Kyle got a hold of the dad's gun, and the gun went off and shot Kyle in the face. Who had the gun? We don't know.
Like whose fault was
Who
it?
was holding
Well, it
the
probably
gun?
had both of their fingerprints on it.
Yeah, I
Right,
feel
but
like
the dad was telling Maggie everything in this
Okay.
episode, which is great. They're on the same page. They're working together. I love to see that. But while he was telling her everything, he held out who was actually holding the gun when the trigger was pulled.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they don't know though. You know,
Unless the dad knows because Stavo told him.
maybe.
Well, no, he doesn't. I don't think he trusts Stavo. But I mean, to me, it doesn't matter who was holding the gun. Because even if he wasn't holding the gun, the fact that he's drawing the body, like it's already creepy. It's already creepy.
Yeah.
But it matters because I guess we're going on Stavo's word that the gun went off. But it matters if Stavo just point blank shot his friend in the face and it wasn't an accident.
Yeah, but he could have
Does
just
that
set him
make
up. He could have easily said, "Hey, there's no bullets in there." Let's play Russian roulette. There's no bullets in there. Like, okay. Poof. Ah, sweet.
True.
Let me just try this pen chip out. And starts pen to paper.
Freak.
Getting his Walt Disney on.
Yeah.
But back to
grotesque version.
Stavo being creepy. He
Okay.
takes the lipstick.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
He smelled it too.
That ain't that creepy.
Well, he opened it so that we could see the shade of the lipstick.
Do you do that?
No, of course not. I don't smell lipstick.
It doesn't really smell good. Lipstick.
I
There's
mean,
some like
maybe he likes.
scented ones.
Are there?
Maybe he likes
Like
her
lip
scent.
gloss?
Maybe he likes her lips, and he can't get her, so he just.
He
Some
got
people
her.
find that romantic,
For a
guys.
second.
Some people find that romantic.
But so anyway, and then later when we see, and I mentioned this when we were watching, when Emma opens her locker and it says "Play Me," the tape, it looked
Yeah.
like it was written in that same shade of lipstick. So was it Brooke's lipstick? Was it
I mean,
Stavo?
to me, it looked like red lipstick.
I mean, it could be a girl's lipstick like Zoe, you know?
It looked the same shade.
Just saying.
It did look the same shade.
It did.
It was like a very special shade of red, Michael.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it that long.
It did. Well, we had to rewind it and look at it, and that's
Yeah.
when I was staring at the color a little bit, thinking that's the same color.
I wasn't gonna be able to tell the shade.
What was the tape in Emma's locker hanging on? Was that hair?
Yes.
So whose hair? Brown hair.
Lang's maybe?
Maybe Piper's dead body's
Oh.
hair.
Yeah, but Piper had a little bit darker hair. It was kind of more of a caramely color.
It looked black to me.
You guys,
Checking out the shade
all
of
these tones, all these tones of colors and hair. I don't, it all looks the same to me.
I think I think this episode wants you to think it's Stavo because he's so creepy and the lipstick and everything.
Yeah.
But I think the lipstick came from a different person.
But it was
Karen.
also so
No, I
fast.
think it's Zoe.
Is that you
Yeah.
think? Oh.
It was also so fast, you guys. That little scene of the play me lipstick, it just real quick flash and then it was gone. So you could have just been thinking about the words as opposed to the fact that it was lipstick that we saw in the scene before.
Right.
Well, I mean, it could be. I think they're planting the seeds to make us think it's Stavo because Stavo it's already shown in this episode that Stavo can do whatever he wants at the police station. He can go inside. He can look through his father's documents and whatnot. So he
Yeah.
has access to the cassettes.
Like nobody's gonna see him. Come on. Every time he goes in there.
You know, clearly
it's
no
like
one cares.
too
It's
smooth.
very willy-nilly there. He just walks in.
Aaliyah Jordan's like, I don't really care if it's Stavo or not. I think that's why it's not him. Because I feel like it'll hurt us. It'll be like, if it's like one of the 6.
But yeah, I know. But
You
I
know?
think.
Be really,
Right.
really
I think
good.
that
If it's Stavo, it's like, oh, well, he was weird from the beginning.
But don't you
Yeah.
feel that they've done a better job of ingratiating Stavo to us? Like, I feel a little bit. I care more about Stavo now. Like, after this episode, while I was watching, and I was like, man, if it's Stavo, I kind of feel for it now. I really didn't see it coming.
I don't
No?
care for him still.
Yeah, I just think he's
still
hot.
kind of like.
That's it.
Yeah. He's just,
He is.
He's just a piece of meat to me, you know?
I'm not invested in him yet.
He's just a piece of creepy meat.
Yeah.
creepy mate.
Creepy.
He doesn't have to
Hashtag
talk when
creepy
I'm
meat.
when I'm with him. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to be creepy.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
They really stayed on him too. That camera with his shirt off. They're making that a point today.
I know, right?
V.
I know. Okay, so with this tape that Emma found in her locker, her and Kieran, they listened to it. The whole time I'm still looking at their relationship with this skeptical eye of she can't trust anybody. She can't trust Kieran.
yeah.
And he's everywhere with her. He knows all the things she knows. Everything she finds out, he knows. He's watching the game being played if he's actually involved. And it's freaking me out. I can't get into the two of them being lovey because
Yeah.
I'm watching it with those eyes.
I don't think they have a. He doesn't do enough. He's not. I guess maybe he's not vulnerable enough for me to feel for him. You know what I mean? He doesn't even. I feel more for Stavo than I do for Kieran. That's why I think something's up with him. But I feel like I'm kind of afraid that they're making it too obvious that it's Kieran, so they won't make it Kieran. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
I don't know. I don't
agree.
think they're making it that obvious anymore because, like, oh, he was with her the whole time. Oh, she trusts him. Even though, like,
Yeah.
he was with her in that house and he could have easily flipped that picture over.
I still think it's
you
at least
know?
2 people. I still think there's.
Oh, I think
it's
there's
gonna
2.
be 2.
Yeah.
or 3.
So somebody in the chat roll, I think it was like TRM Zombie Killer, just said that when Kieran walked into the room with Emma in the hospital room, Miss Lang started screaming because she noticed Kieran's face
Yeah.
back when he pushed her down or whatever, and like the mask was off. Yeah, there we go.
as
That's the comment.
opposed to Emma's face.
Yeah.
Because why would she scream at Emma like that?
Right.
Wait, was the mask off when he pushed her?
Not off, but wasn't there a moment where the mask, like maybe when they're, I don't know.
I don't know, because I don't think that's. I don't know.
Okay, but
I think
why?
she's scared of Emma because of what she said, but.
Right. The tape revealed that she thinks that Emma has anger issues
Yeah.
and what is she? Okay, so we
Yeah,
think she's
but-
writing a book, right? That's what we think she's doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that she's not involved at all.
She could be. I mean, this could be a game, like, planting it in her head, Emma's head, that, like, she's scared of you because you're crazy. You know, just to bring the crazy out more.
Right.
But I don't think so anymore. I don't think it's Miss Lang anymore.
I just don't buy that she's like scared of Emma.
Yeah, it's weird.
It just doesn't make sense. Like she locked her up in that room and was like, trying to consult. Like I don't buy it. It's something weird.
She could have been. She could be part of the team, part of the killer team.
Yeah. And she got
Part of the
seriously
killing
hurt.
team.
Maybe she wants out now. The daisies that were delivered to her room, too, that was suspicious and weird.
Very convenient that it was there when when Emma and Kieran were there, though,
Yeah.
And what did the note say again? It said that it was from Piper, right? It said,
Yeah.
Chrissy, feel better, love Piper. Mm-hmm. So Kieran immediately says, I have an idea. I'm going to go steal her keys. Does that make him look suspicious? He's too quick thinking
think
on
it
his feet
does.
like that?
I think it does because he's like, look, I'm going to help you. Let's get this card. Oh, it says Piper on it because I wrote it. You know? I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to this house and I'm going to flip this picture over. Like, it has to be him.
Why would that picture be flipped over at her house when they go in looking for everything? That picture of her and Piper was flipped upside down.
Right. Well, they wanted her to find it, but I don't know. He would have to be really stealth to be doing all of this.
Maybe he's that.
He is, man.
He's big. He's a big dude. He could be fast.
I think he has help, though, for
Yeah,
sure.
he
It's
has
not
help.
just him.
Whoever's doing
Zoe.
it.
We didn't see the cousin.
Kieran
We didn't see the
and
cousin.
Zoe.
We didn't see the cousin.
Eli. Yeah, where's Eli?
Oh, yeah. Where is Eli?
And Aunt Tina, the burner of the house that we think.
And on Twitter,
man.
someone just mentioned Dre at Mr. Wigfall. He said that he thinks that the killer could be either Piper's lover, role model, or family member. So if it's a role model, it could lean into it being Miss Lang because they've spoken to each other, they knew each other. Could be
Like
something.
role model, but they're the same age.
Well, partners,
Yeah.
friends,
Are they the
know.
Oh, so they are the
I
same
feel like
age?
they
Because I
in
don't.
the
same
picture-
grade, right?
Well, I don't think because it wasn't like a classroom. It was what it ended up being was the Blessed Sisters Children's Home. So it could be a home, age range of this to this. So she could be older than her, right? Just taking in foster kids. She was a foster child. And this place used to be what?
Sorry, somebody said Eli is Haley's boyfriend.
That's what I was. I think
Somebody is.
I feel like it's three of the. Like
Yeah,
I
but
feel like it's Eli helping out, kinda, Kieran and Zoe.
It can't be. Eli's too short. She was looking up. Haley was looking up. Eli is so small. Eli's the same size as these women.
It's not gonna be like.
Unless they better explain that he's wearing lips in his boots.
First of all, I don't even think the same actor is playing the killer.
Right.
I
They
know.
hire somebody else to
Right.
do
But
that.
like, if
On
you get,
IMDb, it does say.
but
Yeah.
if you're gonna do scenes where the actress is looking up, holding his chest and staring up to him, it can't be someone like Eli, where Eli is literally an eye level.
Well, that could have
with-
been Kieran dressed up. you
Yeah.
know?
Wait, so at first the killer didn't have the mask over.
Yeah, it didn't have the mask
right?
on,
So
yeah.
Haley saw who it was.
Yeah, she saw who it was.
Before we get to the party, though, I want to talk about what's going on with Audrey and Noah and Zoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Blessed Children's Home, why we even go over there. Okay, so this whole email that Emma got it was signed off with very special friend. Now, I don't know why it took Noah so long to figure out how to find out where this email came from and he was hacked. Is it just because he's blinded by the
Yes,
love?
she put it on him.
That's the whole reason why it's Zoe, because she put her name as a test to be like, does he really love me this much? And then once he did, she's like, I'm gonna fuck him. Or de-virginize him.
Yes.
You know?
And
then
now
kill
we're
him.
explicit.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Yes. McInerney.
And that's her plan.
Yeah.
It was a test to be like, yo, I I want to see whose side is he on, and once he picks my side, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah.
You know.
After sleeping with him.
Drop the
'cause
phone
he can't
bomb.
be a
Because
virgin.
that's the game.
Yeah.
No, but like he was so quick to kind of forgive Audrey, you know, and I think he actually did. For a while there, I was suspecting. I said, why would he be so quick to suspect her? I think he's playing Audrey's game, but I really do think he forgave her, and he's trying to understand her because they're friends, and maybe he loves her too, which we toyed with a little bit. So then, why doesn't he listen to Audrey in that sense? He's just so on Zoe's side.
Zoe, she's confusing him. All the blood isn't in his brain right now.
Yeah.
Because he's a virgin, he likes her, and he's a virgin, so he's in hormonal rage right now. Everything's going crazy.
Yeah.
I've been there, guys.
Well,
Teenage, you know what I'm saying?
Teenage love.
Teenage love.
well, when Emma
Me
and
too,
Kieran,
Michael.
Virgin lifestyle, trying to get rid of it.
when Emma and Kieran call Noah to talk about the Blessed Sisters Children's Home, Zoe is standing right there, and she's all supportive. She's gonna go with him. But her face was a little off or weird when Emma and Kieran said, "Well, we're going there right now," and Noah said, "Okay, me too." And Zoe looked at him like, "Oh, they're going there? Okay."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Like she's involved. She's a killer.
I think Zoe is part of the crew. Is part of the killer crew.
I caught that look too, but
Yeah.
I looked at it more like she's just excited to like be Noah's partner in this
They
and
do-
like wants to get close.
Okay.
That was a
Yeah.
cute scene where he's on the phone with her and her feet are on him. They did have a nice little cute. They're cute together. That's why I don't trust her.
Yeah.
I don't trust. And first, I mean, I'm not comfortable with the way he sold out Audrey. I mean, I know he was overrun with emotion, but he did sell Audrey out.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's your homie. And you
That
don't
is
do
your
that.
homie.
That's messed up. And are we not gonna talk about how amazing his first time skills are? Did you see like based off watching a movie,
Yeah.
he was like flipping her over, like yeah.
Do you not believe it?
No, not for your first time. It was his first time.
Yeah.
He's
but
like, how'd
maybe
you
he
do
watched
that?
Watches a
movie.
lot of
There's
He
no
watches a
movies.
lot of movies.
Yeah.
There are no movies
Yeah.
that will make your first time like that.
He practices with body pillows, okay?
They were all over the room too.
I know. I was like, well,
Yeah.
come on, man. You guys are in high
Ripping
school.
posters off.
Oh, and
The
another
wall.
thing that they found out right after that scene was that there was a camera. What was going on
Yes.
with that? So Noah found out that there's a camera in the storage unit. Did you guys understand what was happening?
He took that, yeah, when they were in the storage unit. Remember when him and Audrey went to see the storage unit and it was empty and there was a camera there?
He took it.
And he took it. And he's thinking that this camera's bugged, but it's not. It's just Zoe. She emailed it to herself. You know?
Yeah.
And, like, that's why it's Zoe, because who called Audrey saying, like, oh, Noah's, I'm going to kill him
Well,
next. Because
it-
she, I forget
No.
the killer wording.
Yeah, but they're if the room was bugged, then he heard the whole sex session. Because he got rid of the camera after
After.
he lost his virginity to her.
Yeah. But I don't think it's the camera. I think it's just Zoe. I think
Yeah.
he thinks, oh, this is it, but it's not, because you turned off the camera and stuff. Like,
Right.
Mm.
So then Zoe called Audrey to be like, oh, now I can kill him.
yeah.
Noah's
He's
smarter
next.
than that.
Not
Now
when
with
you're in
love,
love.
baby.
That could be why.
crazy.
That could be part of the whole plan, because he's the smartest one, and to get the smartest one out of the way, how do you ruin smarts? With emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So they're tangling his webs.
Yeah.
So he can't think correctly.
They're both killers are just breaking up the liquid, not the
Liquid.
Lakewood, the
The
Lakewood
Liquid
Six, because they were breaking up the court. You know, Noah and Audrey and Emma and Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
This is all according to their plan, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
they're
stick
succeeding.
together, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I also feel like you can't trust anyone. Maybe
Yeah.
not even trust one of the Liquid Six.
Yeah.
So how
Like
do
your
you
boyfriend.
even handle this? Yeah. Well, the Blessed Sisters Children's Home being an insane asylum years ago, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that idea because it makes it creepier.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna find out more about that aspect of it or no?
I mean, I think it was just a backdrop just for
Okay.
those two.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this huge party when they show up to this place. Face the Mask, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The party, and it's Emma and Audrey's, according to whoever sent the invite.
Right. And Haley's like, hello, Emma, you threw it.
Oh my God,
Duh.
Haley.
But then Haley revealed that she was the one who leaked it, that she threw it.
Yeah. Helping a friend.
I really hate her character.
And it's
I
somebody
hate
she's
her.
dating.
Yeah.
It's a special
It's gotta
friend.
be Eli. I feel it's gotta be, or Kieran, but like
No,
Or
it's Kieran.
That's too
No,
obvious.
no, she's messing with Kieran.
Or what if it's a girl?
Because
Joey.
Oh, they could be.
No, she's messing with Kieran.
That's true.
It's Kieran. I'm gonna say why it's Kieran because Kieran.
You think Haley and Kieran are dating?
No, I think Kieran was a secret friend that she was sleeping with because Kieran, because she hates Haley, so she would love to sleep with her boyfriend.
Or
She hates Emma.
Emma, sorry, she hates Emma, so she would love to sleep with her man.
I want to go back and rewatch him now and watch Haley.
Scandalous.
Haley doesn't seem scandalous?
She is.
No, I want to rewatch him and watch Haley's faces to Emma and how they interact and see if she's kind of smirking at her like, I'm sleeping with your boyfriend this whole time.
So it's a secret friend. Like, why would it be a secret?
Or if it's not Kieran, who she's giving looks to. Maybe when they're in the school and they're in that lockdown episodes ago, is she looking at Stavo with these eyes or Eli?
He's probably just leading her on, saying, "Hey, we're gonna, I like you, and then we're going to show her what's really up." And she's like, "Yeah, I hate that bitch."
So then, okay, so then her secret friend ended up being
The murderer.
the murderer.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's involved in the murdering. I think she's maybe just, thinking, oh, this is a great prank because she loves these pranks that go way too far.
Also, love blinds people.
Yeah.
Like she was like probably in like
That should
had
have
a
been
crush
the
on.
title of this episode.
Everybody seems happy that Haley is dead.
That was the
Yeah,
most.
ding dong.
I am.
That was the most. Like before she died, everyone at the table was just so excited, like yay! But I have to say, and someone said this, Patrick Felix, he said that in our chat, and I have to agree with him. It was a little more gruesome than I expected. And I kind of felt bad for her after. Like, I was excited to see her get it, but when she died, I was like, damn, they didn't have to do it like that.
I feel like that's how we say that's what we say after every death, though. We're like, it was a little bit much, like the
maybe death
hand
is just
thing
wrong.
and all the. When what's his name died? Will?
Yeah, Will. Oh gosh, that was bad.
Yeah.
One stab, I was like, okay, she
Yeah, one was
deserves it. And then it was like, stab. I'm like, oh, okay, they're really going at it.
As the episodes go on, the deaths get more gruesome and gruesome and gruesome.
I think the hand thing was more gruesome than this.
I couldn't watch the hand thing.
Yeah.
I said I thought and we were talking about this, how the
And Jake's inside
you're right.
were
I forgot,
outside.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That
had
was
some
the
bad
first
ones.
one.
But did they fall out, or we just saw him in the storage with them sitting out?
No, but the sheriff
When they
fell
dropped
out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I thought
It's
the
all
fight with
gross.
Lang. I thought when he fought Lang on the steps and then kicked her against the wall and threw her down. I thought that was pretty violent.
Yeah, that was really violent.
During
violence.
while Haley was dying and she saw the killer's face, she knows who this killer is. While that was going on, we have our whole gang split up off on their own. We have Noah and Zoe trying to turn the lights off. With Zoe's idea was to turn off the music and the lights, and I think that was a bad idea.
Convenient.
I know.
That's what I think for a killer.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Then it's gonna get pitch dark in there.
Noah's screwed.
Yeah, and then we have
He
Kieran.
did already though.
Kieran's running through the audience.
Okay, but
No, we didn't see Kieran running through the audience until after Haley died.
yeah, so Kieran was missing, and he said, I'm going to call the sheriff. And he said, yeah, hey, sheriff, it's Kieran. You can't reach the sheriff that fast. And we didn't hear anybody on
Maybe
the
he
other.
has the personal number because he has been meeting with the sheriff.
But then we also saw Stavo standing there in the crowd.
True
Right.
that.
So it could.
And Brooke at this time is having the conversation with her dad, right?
Yes.
Which she confronts her dad about the text with Jake.
Yeah. Like, what kind of a dad are you?
Yeah.
Because she told Stavo, no, we can't do this. I need to find out what happened with Jake. And he's like, I found out what happened. Here's these texts. Let's do it.
Yeah, but that's not why he was snooping around in that office, right? He was snooping around to see what's going on with his dad because there's a weird relationship thing going on there.
I think he did. He went there for Brooke.
Really?
He went there for Brooke, and he found the extra stuff on him.
Right. Which
Right.
now I feel like now that he knows that his dad is on to him, he's going to maybe be a little bit more careful, or I don't know.
I saw it the other way, that he was going there because his dad has been suspecting him and saying things to him lately, so he was going there for that, found that text, so he brought that to Brooke, so that's going to work for him with Brooke. But really, though, he was going there because of the dad, because they're having some weird relationship thing going on. The dad's suspicious. The biggest thing of this episode was when Audrey and Emma were running around this asylum, and the lights were off, and they were in this room where it seemed like all the beds were. Mm-hmm. And they see pictures of Piper on the wall and this dead body sitting right
It
there.
reminded me of The Ring. Like just that
The hair.
Yeah.
It was Piper.
Yeah.
How is that still like intact? Like, hasn't it been a while?
Yeah. A
That
couple
age.
It
months.
has been a while.
Carl Myers at the Carl Myers on
Carl!
Twitter. What's up,
Hi,
Carl?
Carl.
He says he brought up a really good point. Eli did the fake party thing. Remember for Kieran? Remember he convinced Emma to do a fake party for Kieran.
Yeah.
So he is astute at making fake parties.
Oh.
He has done this before, and we all know he likes faking things.
Well, he didn't plan. He planted it in Emma's mind. Let's have this party, and she
Right.
just invited her friends.
So clearly he's into manipulating.
Yeah.
And if him and
Yes.
Kieran are on the same side,
but-
they could have manipulated Haley. Bam!
Eli was missing from the whole episode,
Yeah.
though, and I think it was. I think it'd be really cool if the killer was somebody that we were seeing as well in this episode, as opposed to just somebody who was missing, because that's just too easy, right?
Yeah.
So it's somebody that's running around doing it, so it's harder for us to understand.
Alright.
And also, though, isn't Zoe good with computers? Like, that's why Noah invited her over. So maybe she's really good at making those weird GIF invites. Just saying.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I think we talked
That's
about.
true. The GIF
Yeah.
invites could be Zoe.
I think so, man. I definitely think
Oh, it's
Zoe...
coming together.
Oh my
It's
god.
coming
We've seen
together.
her- We've seen her on the computer.
No, but, like, Noah implied that she's good with computers or something. That's why...
Zoe is definitely a part of it.
Yeah. She has... And that whole thing was, like, all according to her plan. Like, she did... Oh, why would I put my name? It's a test to see if... whose side you choose.
Do you, yeah, but do you
Yeah.
really think that Miss Lang maybe not be a part of it anymore, because it seems like she would be if she had this relationship with Piper before.
She might have been involved and then she fell. I don't know. I think she was involved to a certain point and then they tried to get her out of the group.
Maybe
And then
she's...
that's why they tried to
Maybe.
kill her.
Yeah, maybe she's writing the book for Piper to be like, maybe these kids deserve, like, not to say that it's good to kill people, but like, she was my friend and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it or something.
I guess
I don't know.
so.
I'm kind of
I think,
confused at
yeah.
who I think it is.
I'm sticking to my guns.
Good old Karen.
Good old Kernan.
Let's talk about the scenes for next week. I'll jump into some predictions.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes, they showed what's happening next week.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
This really fits this episode.
There is
So,
one thing I saw in that preview that I did not like.
oh, no.
The lake?
Noah.
No.
Yes. No.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
The lake, I don't know.
Noah.
No.
Like, how is...
I mean, let's be honest. No, they showed Noah getting stabbed, but
Yeah.
if they're showing Noah getting stabbed for next week's
Yeah.
episode, you know he's not gonna die. They're not gonna show him die in the preview for next week's episode.
He'll
That's-
live through
Better
it.
not.
And then he's calling Zoe while he's standing there at the lake when he gets stabbed, and she's nowhere to be found. He can't reach her.
Interesting, you know?
Interesting.
You know what I think happens, guys? Do you want to know what I think happens?
What?
I think one of the guys, maybe Kieran or Eli, want to get rid of Noah, so they try to kill him. But Zoe doesn't want them to, because Zoe starts having real feelings for him, and I think there's gonna be some infighting with him to kill him.
I think Zoe's the mastermind.
Do you think Zoe
No.
pretend stabs Noah? Or like stabs him enough to make him bleed but not die?
No, I think,
So
I think
it's like,
he probably stabs him, then he gets stopped. Then while he's dying, maybe.
Zoe gets mad, is what you're
Like,
saying.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to kill him yet.
Yeah, that's
Oh
totally what's
But
happening.
that's why she, divergenized him.
Yeah, but maybe he put it on her so good, he reversed the mojo. Now she's caught on him.
I don't know. I think
Because when you put it down good,
Right,
they
like,
get confused.
She was never really okay. So the plan was for her to do that so we could kill Noah, but then she got involved and her feelings got intertwined. So now she doesn't want to kill him.
Right.
I don't think she has any feelings.
I don't know, you guys.
All right.
She did look crazy though. When they first were about to sleep together, Zoe did have a crazy look in her eyes. I thought she was gonna kill him there. to be
It
honest
was
with you.
love.
Also,
I guess
she's
that was
gone. She was gone in October.
She was gone in
Let's not
October.
forget.
Yeah,
Oh.
what was she doing?
Killing
All right.
people.
She
Okay.
said she was home.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
I'm down to Zoe, Kieran, and Eli.
Okay.
I think that's the team. I think as of right now, that's my team. That's the 3 team of killers. They're working together, and they're doing all these shenanigans.
All right.
All of it.
Okay.
Maybe, and I'm thinking Zoe is related to Troy James. I'm thinking she's a nephew of Brandon James or something. They're related.
Nephew?
Yeah, maybe Brandon James' niece.
Or Eli's the son of Troy James because his dad he said his dad ran off or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what even happened to Troy James? We don't even know. This has been bugging me since episode 1 of season 1.
Nervous.
That's what I'm thinking.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Stavo and Zoe.
Nah, Stavo's too creepy to be
Yeah.
it. He's like, it's too easy.
I don't know.
Got his own personal
Yeah.
issues, how he deals with things.
Yeah, I think it's Kieran and Zoe, and maybe Eli is helping too, but I think it's definitely Kieran and Zoe.
All right.
Yeah.
I am into this Kieran, Eli, and Zoe.
Oh, man. All of you guys.
But I also am really weirded out by Mrs. Lang and the connection to Piper and what she's doing.
I think that's just part of the plan. Like, I think they just want Emma to think that.
Okay.
I think it's just like, it's irrelevant, kind of.
Okay.
You know, maybe they weren't even good friends. They just like grew up together. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's why Kieran was like planting all that. Like, oh, look, they're to throw her off of thinking it's other people. You know.
Yeah. And no mayor. I know, Pegah, you were thinking the mayor for a
I
little bit.
was. He's just, I'm tired of him now.
Yeah.
I think he's just a
He's
schmuck.
annoying. Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna make it out this season. He's gonna get it.
Ooh, you think?
Oh.
Someone's gonna.
Payback.
I don't think so though, because Brooke has already dealt with enough loss. You know.
Oh.
Her mom's gone.
Yeah, well,
Jake's
she's mad at him, though.
Yeah, but you still need him.
True.
You know.
Hey, any traction on the
Wait.
whole Emma possibly having 2 personalities, and maybe her second personality is the ringleader of all of this?
I think that's a different type of show.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it after the dream.
Yeah.
No?
No, but what if they did that and tied it all together in the very end? That would be mind-blowing.
I would
Yeah, it's
hate it.
Too complex.
Yeah. Cause like,
Yeah.
All
I
right, well,
agree
hey.
with you.
If that does happen, let's just remember where we heard it first. Huh?
Okay.
That'll
right
go
here.
down. That'll be me.
But
That'll be me.
we have to tell.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
guys. So a lot of you, I think the majority of the chat roll today was thinking that it is Noah coming in next week.
I think as Michael was like, he might if they survive next episode.
Right. And it is not Noah. It is Audrey.
Yes.
We're having Bex Taylor Klotz in
Yes.
here. Woo! So we cannot wait. Make sure to tune in and watch that. So excited.
Tweet us your guys' questions, too.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
excited.
Tweet us
ABTV
questions.
Scream.
Yes, ABTV Scream, or just tweet us on Twitter. Just tweet us on Twitter.
Tweet it. Follow us on
Follow
Snapchat.
us.
Yeah.
We'll snap with her.
Yeah.
At Pegah Rad.
One more thing I want to ask you guys before we leave tonight. What about Brandon James being the mastermind? Because the sheriff says, I think Brandon James is back. They never found his body. What are you thinking about that? Because we still have the backstory going on with we were calling them the original Lakewood 6. So what is that theory?
I don't think so. I think
No?
that's too much of a reach. You know.
Yeah, I think they're reaching for that, but that's not gonna pan out.
I also think that he wants to kind of throw off Stavo's creepiness. Be like, Brandon James is back. You know.
But the mom is never targeted. Maggie's never really targeted
That's why
as
I
in
don't.
getting killed.
I don't think it is Brandon James.
But Brandon wouldn't want to target her. He loved her.
But he wouldn't be messing with his daughter really, her daughter really either, if he loved her, you know.
But maybe he would because he's mad that she had a kid with somebody else.
I don't know.
You know, I don't know.
This
Kieran
So
and,
many
Kieran and
explanations.
Zoe.
Simplify. Let's not overthink, because you'll give yourself a headache.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Zoe,
until-
Kieran, Eli. That's it. Zoe,
oh
Kieran,
boy.
Eli.
That's what we're ending this episode on. So, Michael, where can everybody find you on Twitter?
You can find me at Michael_Drew, Michael EAL. Tweet me your questions for next week.
Yes, and you can find me on all social media and Snapchat at Pegah Rad.
And I'm Kelly McInerney. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at HollyWeirdo or Snapchat Kelly McInerney, but with 3 L's. KELLLY. And
yeah.
And you can find me on Twitter at Katie Campbell. That's Katie with 3 E's Campbell. Instagram at Katie Campbell 13. YouTube.com/Katie Campbell Online. And tune in next week. We're going to have Audrey in studio.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.